Wow. This is a nice picture. Looks prosperous. Gee, an economy for crying out loud. Yeah. Seems like this would be a booming city. Businesses, I can see it. Travel, tourism. Yeah, strong economy, get things going on track. People need jobs. You need the tax dollars for city services. Yeah, so this picture, it looks like a successful city where truly money is circulating and hopefully can lead to lower unemployment, lower crime, okay? But behind this nice picture, scenic views on the water, ooh. It kind of looks like something else is going on. Check it out, fair use.
Right now, from the chaos we saw downtown this past weekend to the rise in violent crime.
And CBS 2's Tara Molina has learned the combination is already impacting tourism numbers as we head into the summer. Tara joins us live downtown with the effort to turn the tide. Tara. Erica, the recovery effort when it comes to hotel occupancy in Chicago has been much slower than we've seen in other U.S. cities, and now crime is making an impact on that, something we're told the city just can't afford. Chicago shines in the summer. It's when tourism numbers typically go up here for good reason. But when the picturesque is replaced by images like these from the weekend, crime numbers near an all-time high in the Loop. For some, this great summer city loses its luster.
Our main headwind right now is public safety.
Michael Jacobson is president of the Illinois Hotel and Lodging Association.
Unfortunately, we have seen both individual leisure travelers begin to cancel their hotel rooms for the next several weeks and months because of what they've been hearing on the news and what they've seen happening downtown. More concerning is we've even seen conferences pull out of Chicago altogether for other cities in the Midwest.
And that's after downtown hotels were pummeled by the pandemic. Thankfully, he says the recovery effort continues here. But still, Chicago is lagging behind other major U.S. cities when it comes to occupancy rates. From New York and Boston to Orlando and Atlanta, we're dead last.
The gap between the recovery is starting to widen.
Those public safety concerns, continued crime here, playing a role. With summer fun, street fairs, concerts, and more back on the books, 88 events scheduled this month through September at McCormick Place alone, I'm told industry leaders aren't losing all hope quite yet. But there are conversations happening now as they call for city officials to work on new solutions before any of this gets any worse.
We just need to lay down all of our egos, put just the rhetoric aside, and let's all come to the table and try to figure out some creative solutions to this. The status quo isn't working.
The president of the Chicago Loop Alliance told me in a statement the restrictions coming up this Thursday on Millennium Park are a start to a solution.
But the main solution that nobody really wants to say is, don't be surprised when they start again. They are forecasting the second quarter there to be layoffs. A lot of our people, like I can't say a lot, but I've heard some people and I've seen on YouTube, don't worry about no stock market. Oh, wow. Don't understand life. When they start cutting the jobs and they will start at the bottom, don't be surprised. Who will that be? Did you not hear the man say conferences are canceling? A conference? There could be 80 to 100 people, a couple hundred people. Those are hotel rooms that need the money to keep things going, to employ the people. Plus local restaurants, shopping. They're canceling. Losing. You think they're going to operate this on a 99 cents daily rate? The overhead? I know a lot of our people don't understand business, and that is your problem. I'm going to go ahead and get to it. All these programs, I can tell you what the problem is. Right there. This is your problem that we don't want to talk about. That's why I say I call the mothers that keep having these children and not raising them and choosing a seat of poverty, D, IOD, incubators of destruction. This is a problem that we don't want to talk about. An after-school program is not going to fix this. Prison might hold it down. But an after-school program, you have got to be, you're not being realistic. Well, we need an after-school program. It's not going to stop this. Look at this. An after-school program is not going to stop this. This is so embarrassing. This is why your tourism is not coming. That's why it's been a drop. These idiots are literally chasing money away. Who want to deal with this? Heck, I'm a black person, very black. I don't want to go around there. Are you crazy with these old crazy demonic children? And that's what I said. See, black people want to put up, well, you shouldn't say that. To get them to stop, you can't say it, get on the bullhorn. Everyone calm down. They're like hyenas. They're too wild. I am sorry to tell you, this is indicative of the training or lack thereof in the home. But we don't want to hear that. Now, if you do a gunshot in the air, that they understand. I wonder why. This is not the school's fault. It's the parents. An after-school program is not going to fix this. These kind of people, you can't tell them jack. They don't know how to shut their behinds up and listen. This, to be honest with you, let's not play. This is what's having an adverse effect on the financial aspect of the city. This is why they're counseling. This right here is why they're counseling. But we don't want to talk about that. And the fact that we like to coddle things and pretend, which again, I've said before, say again, this is America. Everybody knows everybody's business. They don't know how we do in the hood. That's what you think, sweetie. They know you better than you know yourself because they've studied you. When you are in control of something, you think differently. A person, and I'm not knocking it because I've been both, a W-2 mindset and a person who's an entrepreneur, it's different than night and day. W-2 is easier. Go to work, do your job, do what they're telling you to do, and come home. Entrepreneur is always on. Hey, this happened. What do we do? You're an entrepreneur. Boo, that's on you. You got to be able to solve problems. But if you talk about this here, you're just trying to make black folks look back. No, we're doing a hell of a bang up job ourselves, collectively. Why you keep on showing it? Worried about the wrong darn thing. Why the hell are we keep on doing it? Who in the hell keeps birthing this, raising this? Who would invest in this? Throw some birth control packets at it or something. That's what I would do. That would be the best thing to do. It's too far gone. It's too out of hand. One more time. This after school program, this right here, this thing you're driving along your terror. This is what's driving the economy away.
By images like these.
Oh my God.
From the weekend.
What in the world? Oh my God.
Crime numbers near an all-time high in the Loop. For some.
If you're a decent parent, and I want to try to capture this. Okay, so look at these. I'm going to play it really quick again. Look at these two right here. And I want to point this out because a lot of time, decent kids, I want to go, Mom, and I want to go. They want to go with their friends to the crowd, but you don't know what's there. So these two right here, he's kind of like in shock with his girlfriend. looking like, oh my gosh, sweetie, this is the norm. And that's the problem. Even some of our decent kids, they're not like this. They want to go hang out with other kids. This is what you risk. Now, if it was one of those ghetto ones, they'd be like, oh, hey, oh, they fighting. Let me get my phone out so I can put it on Woolstar. Doing stupid things like that. So this right here, his mouth is open. Yeah. Sometimes decent kids, all the kids are going, Mom, and it's on the internet, and I want to go. Mom, I want to go. I wouldn't even risk it. Because you might have the decent kid that goes, child, these fools, somebody already got shot. That's on my list of the videos. But I just look at this right here. If decent kids, I know you want to have fun. It's just not worth it, son. These two right here might looking kind of surprised. Oh, it's not surprising. They're not hood rats. But see, sometimes good kids want to go where the other kids are, and then you run the risk of hood rats. So I'm going to play it real quick. They're just kind of standing back like in shock and awe. It's Chi-Town. Degradation goes down. Check it. Look at this. Whose child is this?
By images like these from the weekend.
He's shocked.
Crime numbers near an all-time high in the Loop. For some, this great summer city loses its luster.
Our main headwind right now is
public safety. And who are we trying to keep the public safe from? Young ladies fighting. You bump into somebody, one trick might want to start fighting over some boy wearing braids and his own. But I guarantee you, take one of them, put them in the widest area that you can individually, and let somebody bump into them or look at them strange. I promise you, they won't react that way. Man, I don't know what she's looking at. I start to do something. Oh, but on your own, that self-hatred is so strong. So this is a problem. The seed of poverty D, that's the problem. The women that are using their wounds as a wallet, that just happened. How many times just happened to you with having these children? Well, his daddy, and that's the man you chose. Accountability. So then you're like, we don't have any jobs. No kidding. Really? What the hell you expect? This, people are visual. 2022, and I think what it is, a lot of times you don't see this, you're not around it, kind of like in a bubble. You know your world. This has been going on. It's shocking to me. Every time you look up, sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't do that video, it's just too much. Someone coming in the prior video saying living around black people can be stressful, child. With these, it's stressful, putting it kindly. Have no idea you're setting the stage. People are visual. You brought this to downtown. I ain't worried about it. So, well, when you're silly behind sitting up here without a job, and if they cut those government benefits off, I could care less. Go live up on the bridge. We're gonna see how you worried about it. So, trying to get it. That's why you in the black community you can't. You can't. So what's the problem? Parenting, the lack thereof. These are the last. If you want a future in this country or a decent way of living, I'm going to say this, and I know it may sound cruel, and you don't have to like it, and that's okay. Still love you too. The last thing we need is for people like this to continue to breed. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks for watching the video. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Again, the last thing we need. Take one good look. The children, the seed of poverty D, what they will do for they ruin your business.
By images like these from the weekend. Crime numbers near an all.
Who wants to go on a vacation dealing with this or a business conference? You might get a bullet or something. So yeah. The last thing we need is for this, and this is a problem. This is what what we're breeding.
By images like these.
I can't imagine.
From the weekend.
Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And please stay safe out there.